as you see that the goal currently has currently has a sort of cumulative social capital of 0 because I haven't associated any contacts. So I can start adding contacts. Notice that the only contact I have is the current boss. That's the only one I created. So what I can do is I can go to configure and import the other contacts I have on the device. So okay, I had 200 contacts and they were imported successfully. Here's the status. 200 were imported. I already created one previously, so total contacts is 201. I can now go to my goals and start assigning some contacts to this goal. So let's say I assign Abby, Edison, and maybe the current boss contact that I created. Okay, so I've got 3 contacts assigned. Current boss I already assigned social capital values to. I'm going to assign values to Edison, maybe who's the HR manager. So let's assign the value 50. Invested value, I know the HR manager quite well, so it's 20, and I want to get to 30. Let's say within a month's time. Now this could vary. I mean, this would depend on how aggressive you are and with achieving that goal and how accessible that person is. But this is something one can pick. Now the HR manager is not going to be the decision maker, but will be an influencer. So I'm going to change that value. Also, the HR manager, while they are pretty important as far as their relevance to this goal is concerned, I'm going to put it to 80. So that means that these values I've assigned, only 80% of these will contribute to the cumulative social capital for this goal. So now I'm going to update this, and my cumulative values have changed. And let me assign values to Abby. Abby might be, let's say, a colleague in this case, and maybe they're well-respected colleagues, so I'm going to assign a value of 30, potentially. Invested capital, I don't know Abby too well, so 10, and my target is to get to 25, and maybe I want to do that by October, end of October. And Abby is a influencer, and once again, the goal relevance of Abby may not be 100, but maybe as far as this goal is concerned, maybe Abby's relevance might be 50% only. This is a subjective decision. This is allowed for users to sort of calibrate the importance of the contact to a given goal. This can be changed for each goal. So if I were to associate Abby to another goal, in that goal, the goal relevance of Abby might be different, and I could have a different value associated or set up in that goal for Abby. Alright, so let me update that. Okay, so now I've got a certain set of cumulative values for this goal. If I quickly have a look at the reports, I can run a report on the goals and contacts, and report on goals, report type summary. Let's report on all goals, and view the report. So these are the cumulative social capital values. I've got overall 3 contacts, of which all 3 are active. 1 is a decision maker and 2 are influencers. Okay, so what I can do now is maybe I can take a data snapshot at this point. So let me take a data snapshot at this point. Add snapshot. Okay, the snapshot has been taken, and let me now go and change some things so that I can compare the new state of the data with the snapshot. I'm just going to add a new contact. Let's add Albert. Okay, and assign Albert some potential capital values and stuff quickly. Albert may be another department head, so maybe he's quite important, but and I don't know him too well because he works in another department. So my target is to get to somewhere around 30, and let me quickly set the in another month, 2 months time, and Albert is definitely an influencer as far as I'm concerned at this stage, and his goal relevance, since he's the head of another department, is probably about 60 as far as it belongs to, as far as it in the context of this goal. Alright, so now I've got 4 contacts associated to this goal. the goal of job promotion. And maybe I want to take another data snapshot just to demonstrate how data snapshots work. Okay, so that's my second data snapshot. Now I can go and look at some reports. Let me look at the same report, all goals, and look if you see the compare snapshots button is on. So now you will see the current picture of the data as it looked like at the time of snapshot 1, and the data as it looks like at the time of snapshot 2. So you notice that at the time of snapshot 2 I've now got 4 contacts. With snapshot 1 I only had 3 contacts, and the values of the cumulative social capital were different between snapshot 1 and snapshot 2 and the current value. So those are some the reports that help us to see the perspective over time on how we are doing. Another set of reports we can run is on the target social capital. That these are the plans that we have in order to build up the capital with different people to a different level in order to really help us achieve our goals. So if we look at all our all of the targets we have for building up the social capital, we can have a look at that. That these are the 3 or 4 people that we added, and these are their target capital that we've set up, and these are the dates by which we have intended to achieve that capital. Okay. So, and on each screen we have a help icon which tells you what the different features of the screen are. That's pretty handy. So that's what the application does. There are several strategies on how to use it as you play with this application and get to use it. And also you will see how you can train yourself to better estimate values for the social capital. You can use, as we suggested earlier, 1 contact as a reference, or maybe you could use 2 or 3 contacts as reference, and you can use those 3 contacts as reference and triangulate values for each of the other contacts based on those reference contacts. So they can help you sort of assign good social capital values which you can use, and as you get a better idea of how to assign these values and what they mean in reality toward achieving your goals, and how you're able to build up your relationship with people. So that's in a nutshell, that's the social capital application. What we want to show you quickly is also maybe some of the URLs for further help. You could look at this URL, socialcapital.applecrescent.com. That'll give you more information about the application. For any questions, you could email us at socap@applecrescent.com. The application is available on iTunes, and that's the application. So thank you very much. We hope that you have enjoyed the presentation. Thank you very much.